that I want. Thanks. Martin, really good.
Can't even see the road markings.
And thanks, John. Thanks for joining us too, John White. Frank, because like some.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, okay. The score to beat then is 7, John.
For parents' cars, staff car parks, playgrounds, and in addition, the likelihood of staff being able to make it to school tomorrow morning. And the principal, along with the chairperson of the board measures, make a decision as well.
Listen, good to talk to you too, Frank. Take care, right. That's Frank O'Driscoll, Brian Driscoll's father. I think that's just an amazing achievement, named as the World Player of the Year for the last decade by Rugby World Magazine. When you look like at the company and they named Team of the Year, that includes people like Richie McCaw of the decade, people like Dan Carter, Shane Williams of Wales, John Schmidt of South Africa, Martin Johnson of England, Victor Matfield of South Africa, Richard Hill, brilliant flanker. That above all those people, he was picked out as the player. I just think that's incredible. And congratulations to him. And as a Munster man, it's easy enough to say that too. He's so good. All right, coming up, a story we meant to get to earlier, but our debate with Michael Hearn went on a bit long. This incredible story about the Slovak government and their little matter of bombs and Dublin Airport. That's coming up next.
Lunchtime with Eamon Keane, brought to you by Meteor Broadband to Go.
It's simple. Just plug it in and enjoy your own personal internet. Have you got it yet?
News Talk 106 to 108. It's never been easier to stop smoking with...
This is bad.
Are you looking forward to going to college next year? Then come along to our CAO information evening for school leavers, mature students, teachers and parents.
Hill now. I don't like being on this.
Aer Lingus is rolling out the green carpet for their most spectacular...
Energy saving underlay.
This is real bad now. The level of grip is so low. There's a perfectly smooth road, but the amount of vibration and bumping because of all the lumps of ice. I think we might have to stop up here. And we have an exit ramp, which is quite steep, so getting up that's going to be interesting.
On the show today, barefoot running, making friends with whales, and David Cameron's stolen bikes. Very good afternoon to you. You are welcome to the Wednesday edition of the show. I hope you're well. I hope you're dealing with all the weather we're having. Just even in the last, I'd say, 45 minutes has been a dazzling array of different sorts of precipitation falling from the sky. We even had a clap of thunder and a little bit of lightning. I didn't know you could get that with snow or hail or rain or sleet or all the various things that have been falling from the sky. Anyway, I hope you're dealing with it okay. 1890 453 106 is our low call number. Our text number is 53106. That will cost you 30 cents. Our email address afternoon@newstalk.ie, or of course you can follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/Sean Moncrief. Our guest today to go through some of the stories of the day is John Monaghan, Vice President of the Vincent de Paul. Good afternoon to you, John. Obviously, I mean, I suppose for a lot of people this is kind of quite jolly really, because it makes a bit of a change, but we should also remember that there are people who are finding this a bit tough.
Oh, it's absolutely terrible. In fact, throughout the country as we speak, members of the Vincent de Paul are out helping people. Indeed, our national president, Mairead, I think you know Mairead Bushnell, has been in contact with all of the presidents in our local 13 regions throughout the country, telling them to pull out the stops, just as we did during the floods, and the great support we got from people. And the Kerry, in fact, the group in Kerry issued a press release today, which I thought was great. They said they wanted people to remember, both their own members but also neighbours, the VGW, and the acronym there is visit, bring groceries, make sure people are warm.
Right.
And the whole idea is go look, check in on your neighbours, particularly older people, or families with children, you know, who may be living in marooned areas. Get out there, help them, make sure they have enough to eat, make sure that they are warm, and certainly make sure that they're safe.
Yeah, indeed, because I mean, if you're, I suppose a knock-on effect of this is that all of us are spending more money on things like fuel and keeping warm, and if you're strapped for a few bob,
you just mightn't have the money to do
Well,
that.
that's the real problem because, as you know, this month the reductions in social welfare are going to start
They made it
kicking
off
in.
the ramp.
People will have stretched themselves over Christmas.
My fingers
Now,
got
indeed,
funny.
last week when it was put to Minister Mary Hanifin.
Shot though for you, really.
Best foot wise, that'd be the longest ever on best foot.
When you run for 24
Mass,
hours
it's
on a
just-
treadmill,
Yep.
are you allowed to get off the treadmill even for a minute?
Yeah, well, it wasn't a record I was setting. Running barefoot, people are questioning, can he really do that? Is it possible to do that? So I'm now going to so I'm now going to show people I can do stuff like this and can be done.
When you're going